Everybody, this is DrkBLADExx, Exo Dark Enforcers, aka Black Hawk Division Leader for DCUO. What's good? Today we're doing Efficient Generator Disruption Feat version 2. This is the second version of how to do this feat, and this is probably a faster way of doing it. Okay, as you can see, I'm up in the air right now. We're at a generator. I'm up in the air. So hopefully you watched the first video. I don't want to go over too much stuff and do this for too long. Anyway, as you can see, I have the ads away from me. So this feat is done better if you have a tank in your group and your tank is either skimming or flight. You can actually take the ads completely away from the area, like far away. This works on either the air or the ground too itself. Just take the ads completely far away from the rest of the group, then have the group just activate the stuff while you're away from them. It's just that simple. Now keep also in mind that on the side of the screen you can see that we have objectives. This means I'm actually in the alert. So this takes place in Strike Team Alert, which is the T5 alert, part of War of the Light Part 1. However, you don't have to be in alert at all to get this feat. You don't have to be in alert at all to get this feat. You just have to activate the consoles over there, the terminals, the generators. That means all you have to do is come over to Battle Zone, well, my bad, Metro Battle Zone. That's all you gotta do. Just come over to Metro Battle Zone, get a group of people together. With that being said, you can have a group full of 8 people and get this feat. Everybody that's in your group will get this feat as long as they're close together. Right? Keep that in mind. So, all we're doing, once again, is have the tank aggro the large group, or wherever the group decides to go to. Just have them aggro everything all together. Everything just pull things far, far away. Matter of fact, what you want to do, or could do, notice how that pull of mine is like dropping them? Yeah, pretty cool, right? Breakouts work too, to push things back, make some stuff fall down. Then they have to fly back out to you.
Alright.
Yeah, I tried to pull him. I tried to pull him back, it wasn't working. No power. No power.
Yeah.
But yeah, as you can see, this is a easier way of doing this feat. Once again, you do not have to be in the alert to get this feat done. However, if you want to go that route, you must be in Lantern Strike Team to do this. Alright, so Lantern Strike Team to do this feat. However, if you want to do this with a big, large group, which I suggest doing it, why not help a lot of people get it all at once? You guys can get into a large group of people, and you can have groups split up into groups of 3, 2, 4, or 5, or whatever you guys actually want to do. And you guys can gather up more things all at once. You guys are in a group, it all shares together. Why not? But just remember that this can be done in the alert or outside of it. You don't actually need to be in the alert. Oh, and if you're in the alert, that being said, even though the objective leaves your screen, you can still keep going. It's just that now the icon on top of the generators will not show up because you already completed your objective. That goes also for people who aren't in the alert trying to do this feat. You won't see icons on a generator, but you'll still be able to walk up to them and activate them. Alright, keep that in mind. So, once again, you're going to need to do this a total of 11 times. That's right, 11 times. Alright, so in version 1, I showed you how to use your shields to stop aggro from hitting you. In this version, it's really all the tank. He pulls all the ads far, far away from the group, so your group doesn't even need to have shields, because your group will not get interrupted, because your tank is pulling them down the street or off the tops of the buildings. Alright, this is version 2, so this is the way we're doing it. Now remember, you must activate the consoles all at the same time. It takes about 3 seconds to activate a console, and you can be less than 2 seconds off. So basically, if you mess up for even a second, if you're even a second off, you're going to not get credit towards the feat. It has to be activated at the same time. That being said, I suggest someone counting down like 1, 2, 3, activate, and then everyone activates those consoles at the same exact time. Remember, 3 consoles to activate. Everyone activates at the same exact time. Do a countdown. But you're going to have to do this about 11 times. Now remember, you guys can do this all in one sitting. If you're doing the alert, like you see us right now doing the alert, even though the objective's not there, as I said earlier, you can still keep activating consoles. They just won't have any icons over the generators.
They're mostly here too.
Now here we are on the ground. Like I said, you can just pull these ads away from the thing, and then you guys are good to go. Now, as you can see in this one, there are 4 ads. 4 ads. So just pull them away.
There you go.
Pull them away. Let the group go in there. Remember to keep using your aggro, because if you don't, then eventually they're going to leave you. Alright, so have the tank just pull far away, have your group do their countdown, activate the consoles, and the ads will take care of themselves. However, while you're walking down the street, make sure that you don't walk into any other ads, because why you can get rid of the generator ones, as you see right there, you can't get rid of the extra ads that decided to attack you for no reason at all. Just be a little bit aware of your surroundings. Alright. Also remember, if the generator's not activated, but they died, they do respawn back at the thing.
Alright, we're going over to the next one.
Have your tank going in there. Just walking around should be enough aggro because you're a tank. But mostly because aggro is not just about using powers, but it's also about proximity. If you're close enough to do aggro, now you got the aggro. You don't really have to use the powers at all. So have the tank just walk up there, and that's it.
Oh, he's sitting on.
Just the fact that he's walking.
I think we got it.
And look at that, done. Alright, so once again, do this 11 times and the feat will pop for you. You can do this all in one setting, or you can just keep coming back here as much as you actually want to do it. It's up to you how you get the feat. Grind it all out in one time, or just keep queuing up for it if that's what you want to do, or, you know, once a day or something like that. It's really just up to you how you get this feat. But if you just want to just get it instant and be done with it, I suggest just sticking there until you get the feat to pop. Whether you're in the alert, or whether you just walk into battle zone with a group of 4 or 8 people. You know, it doesn't really matter how many people are if you're just walking into the area itself without queuing up. Anyway, like I said, I don't want this video to be too long. I just want to show you guys another way of doing this feat. This is DrkBLADExx, Dark Fortress, aka Black Hawk, and later for DCUO. Dark Enforcers, start this ride.
Yeah, we got it.